Hi, this video will look at the construction of production possibility frontier for Year 12 economics. What we're going to do is start with a scenario. In this case, we're looking at Mount Albert Grammar School and our sports fields. You can see in the picture here. What we're going to do is create a production possibility frontier that represents the winter sport situation in 2018 for Mount Albert Grammar School. First, let's ask a few questions. A couple of sports played in winter on our fields. Well, in this case, we're going to say pick two, rugby and football. Second question we're going to ask is, well, if we put all resources into one of the sports, how many fields can be allocated to it at any one time? This is just for the school site, so we can say 5. Once we've got that, we can then work out some possible combinations to look at for us to construct our production possibility frontier. Let's start with putting all the resources into rugby for some reason. Combination A would have 5 rugby fields, and there's no more resources left over for football, 0 football fields. Now what we can do is then think, well, let's take one of the rugby fields off and give it to football. So combination B would only have 4 rugby fields and then 1 football field. This can continue to drop in rugby fields for football. So we've got combination C, D and E until you get to the point where combination F comes along and you have 0 rugby fields and 5 football. We're going to use that information to create a scatter graph where we can show the production possibilities for Mount Albert Grammar School in winter sports fields. So here's our starting point. First thing we've got to do in our graph is to allocate an axis to each sport. Let's put rugby on the vertical and football on the horizontal. Now, deciding how big the graph to be, the first thing to do is put in the maximum combination for one of the sports. Let's say 5 fields for rugby. Once you do that, you can work backwards to see how many other fields you can give. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and of course 0. Repeat for football. Now, we want to start putting in the combinations so we can actually draw the graph. First combination was A, where we had 5 rugby and 0 football. Compare that to combination F, where we had 0 rugby and 5 football. All the other combinations we can also add in. So we've got B, C, D, and E. And we end up finishing with our line at the very bottom so that we can say, here's our production possibility frontier. And this is the creation of the graph. In the next video, I'll start looking at the use of the graph for the various economic concepts, in particular scarcity, choice, and economic opportunity cost. Thank you.